Well, hello there, Leo. It's so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we're doing your March 2022 love reading. This is actually good until mid-April. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we're going to move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider commenting, or subscribing. It does help to get my message out to more people. Okay, so let's take a look at your overall energy, the garden and the gate. As wanting to step into a new relationship, it's almost like this fearful, the image I'm getting is that it's almost like you're in your house and the front door is closed, the gate here is closed, and kind of peering outside, out a window or something, and not being sure if you really want to get into the game of love again. Really interesting. Okay, so let's see. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. They're also saying to me the grass always seems greener on the other side. It's kind of like you may be in a connection or, have somebody, in your life, but it's kind of like you're always comparing the relationship that you're in with other relationships, or the person that you're with other people you could possibly be with. But there's a sense of, kind of like needing to express your love, to be romantic. Some of you could be peering at somebody. I keep getting that window, like you could, it could be somebody that's in your neighborhood or that you work with or something like that. Almost like you're peering out your window and there's somebody you're interested in, but it could be like a window on a computer. You could be on a dating app or something, and there's somebody that has piqued your interest, social media. There's somebody that's piqued your interest, but you're not saying anything, So there's this sense of, holding back. Yeah. Healing, wanting to heal. There's, that you are alone, but I don't feel like you really want to be alone. And we have fall. So right now it's spring in the northern hemisphere, but it's kind of like this feeling of, to me, the fall is always kind of romantic. Long drives with the leaves turning and all of that kind of stuff. It's kind of a romantic to me. I know spring is kind of considered romantic, but to me, fall is even a little bit more romantic. So it's kind of like, I feel like you're missing the romance in your life, Even if you're with somebody, it's kind of like, oh, I want romance. I want candlelit dinners and long drives. So let's see what your present energy is. 10 of Cups, yeah. You really, I feel like it is something that you really want in your life. There's this energy of, I'm ready. I think you have done some healing. You're ready for love. You're ready for something that is just, it's not just a relationship. It's a true connection, Something that goes the test of time. Your obstacle, 4 of Cups. Yeah, you're like on that dating app and it's like swipe, swipe, swipe. You go out on a date and it's one date after another that's like, ugh, It's kind of like, oh, I really want this, but you're not finding the match. You're not finding the connection. It's taking a very long time. I do feel like for some of you, you have been alone for some time. So let's see what your advice is. Two of Swords. We're going to clarify, but right off the bat, I kind of feel as if it's about deciding on what you want, but I think it's almost kind of like deciding what you don't want. Yeah, because there's an attachment here. Six of Wands. Finding victory in something. I think part of you is missing somebody from the past. So it's kind of like, okay, in order to be able to move forward and to move into your Ten of Cups, into a relationship that you find, truly loving and well connected, you have to cut out, you have to decide not to think about somebody from the past. It's the Two of Swords is like, well, I can't decide. Maybe I should just call so and so back up. Or see what they're doing. It's just to see what they're doing. But it's kind of like, no, you really kind of have to decide. You can't be in the friend zone with somebody. It's what is it you want? You could be in the friend zone with somebody right now. But it's kind of like, okay, you have to end that type of relationship in order to bring in a true romantic relationship. Because there is kind of this mindset. It's almost like a mindset of trying to, they're kind of like saying, like a backup plan. It's like you keep somebody on the back burner just in case nothing else better comes along. That type of energy. It's like, no, let's go ahead and decide. Because I feel like you can't make a room for a true connection until you get rid of the backup plan. Yeah, there's a sense, yeah, you're attached to somebody from the past. Queen of Wands. It's an attachment, but it doesn't bring you a lot of joy. It's your backup plan. You both could have said, oh, well, when we turn 30, if neither one of us are married, we'll get married. But it's kind of like you're almost relying on this backup plan, instead of going for the real thing. Yeah. Yeah, because here it is. It's kind of like the garden and the gate. You're in this garden, right? You may have somebody, at least in mind, or, what. But it's really, you want to go outside of the gate. You want to see what else is out there. You're always looking at your other options. But when you're putting any type of energy into other options or even thinking about other options, then the problem is that you can't be concentrating on who you are with at this time. So let's see what the Four of Cups is. Yeah, so it's so interesting. You have the Four of Cups over here and the Four of Cups over here. The Ten of Cups over here and the Ten of Cups over here. Yeah, Two of Wands. It's time to make a decision. You're at a crossroads. Yeah, whatever kind of relationship or situationship that you're in right now, it's not bringing you a lot of joy. And I think you're kind of fearful of, can you ever have your Ten of Cups? Because you probably realize, okay, I have to end this if I'm really going to go search for my Ten of Cups. But does my Ten of Cups really exist? Am I going to find it? Where am I going to find it? When will it come in? You have all of these fears around it. You're trying to find the clarity in that. But part of your journey is not necessarily having the clarity. It's about deciding, is the person you're with right now or the person you're kind of with or have in the vicinity, or even that you may consider dating, even if you're not with somebody right now. Is that in alignment with who you're becoming? Is that who you really want to be with? Or are you settling for the second best because you just don't want to be alone? Yeah. All right, Two of Swords, Nine of Wands, Five of Cups, the Tower. So interesting because I think Sag had those same three cards. Yeah, it's kind of coming into this recognition that this has been a long haul. Whatever your relationship or, where your romantic love life is at this time. It's been a long haul. It's time to make a decision. It's about making changes. I have to make changes. You can't sit on the fence anymore. you know, your backup plan has to go. You have to put all of your, it's kind of like you can't say, oh, I really want love, but you don't go outside of the gate to go find love, or outside of the house, It's kind of like, yeah, I really want that, but not taking action to find it or to eliminate people or situations in your life that are preventing you from really putting your focus on what it is that you really want. Yeah. Justice. Needing to bring balance into your situation. So with the Devil card, it's about taking a look at, your habits, your belief systems, your backup plan, making a decision, ending what needs to be ended, and knowing that you're ending it not because you're trying to please somebody else, but because you are trying to step into your own energy. You're trying to please yourself. Not allowing, others to really determine what it is that you want. Putting an end to the people pleasing in your life. You could be in some kind of a backup plan type of a relationship. You may be kind of like trying to keep them appeased or happy because you don't want it to end, because you might not have anything else. But Spirit is saying to you, okay, but is this the relationship you really and truly want? Because it's time. Here's the Queen of Wands for you to step into your energy of realizing that you are worthy of something that is really and truly on your path, something that's in alignment with who you are becoming. The Queen of Wands is a lovely energy. It's almost like you have to end the burden of, it's almost like you have to, clean the slate. And that's the type of energy that I'm getting here. What do I resist feeling now? Yeah, because sometimes what happens is we don't want to go through the feelings of ending something because it would still be difficult, even if it is your backup plan, right? It would be difficult to end that. There will be hurt feelings, perhaps with the other person. There's conversations, things that you have to work out. But you may be resisting that, but at the same time, if you don't move through that energy, then you can't get to what it is that you truly love. We have to feel it to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered, and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. Yeah, and I think for some of you, you're kind of just holding on to this perhaps a difficult ending that you had in the past. So it's like you're playing it safe right now. And it's kind of like, Leo, you are not somebody that plays it safe. You're bold, you're brazen, you've got strength and courage, right? It's kind of like, yeah, go on out there, be who you really are. Because I feel like you're just holding back because you don't want hurt feelings again. Yeah, sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. And I'm not saying that that's the relationship that you're in now. It could be, but it's kind of like that there is somebody out there for you, and it's about stepping out there and going and finding that person. Well, Leo, I'm going to leave it there. I do personal readings, so if you resonated with this and you'd like to explore your own romantic relationships, I would be honored to do a personal reading for you. The link is in the description box below. But I do wish you much love and light at this time with this situation and all your situations. Be gentle with yourself and be compassionate as you're moving through this. Because I feel like, you are trying to hold back those feelings. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.